Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to a new video. So today is my first day of orientation. I got the nervous butterflies in my stomach, and I don't know why, because I never get nervous, but I would say I do get nervous, but like nervous to where the nervous poos, and it's just, we're going good. I think it'll be a pretty successful time. So I will just pick up the vlog camera back when I'm actually back. Okay, so guys, something that I've been waiting for actually like a really long time. I'm talking like the last 2-3 days, because it was supposed to come in the last 2-3 days and it just finally came in now, was my boosted board bag. Now this is an off-brand bag. It's not the brand brag. Like Boosted actually has their own branded bag to carry the board. I was like, you know what, I'd rather spend my money on one that's an off-brander, because I don't have that kind of money to spend on a bag that I'm may or may not going to use that much. So I decided to get an off-brander one, and to be honest, it looks like an aircraft carrier, because like, look at this. That's what you see in airplane seats, okay? Can you see that well enough? I mean, that's like, I mean, it's strong. Don't get me wrong, that's strong, but it literally looks like something from an airplane. But I'm gonna go ahead and try this out and see if it will fit. My only concern is that it won't, because this is, there's nothing really here to help it like grab. I mean, I guess there's this, but okay, I mean, is that really gonna help it? So, I'm gonna go ahead and try this, and then we'll see what happens. Look at that, I'm such a nice guy. I even set it up on a tripod and do a time lapse of it, because I know for a fact it's gonna take me a long time to do. So I gotta dry this off, because it did rain here. So, in other words, it's kind of like all wet. And I like to take care of my stuff, even though this is a longboard and it is gonna go through a lot of like wear and tear, but I like to keep my stuff really nice. Okay, nothing I can do there. But here we are, we're gonna test this out and see how it works. I don't know how it will, because again, this is an off-brander, so honestly, I don't even know if the actual boosted board bag has like the same specs to it. I know it doesn't, but like the actual carrying part of it. So we're gonna try it out. Okay, so one thing I already don't like about it is the fact that I feel like it's too easy to put in. If you guys have ever like strapped in your luggage or strapped in your clothes so they don't move around when you're flying, it's a buckle like that. It's just a lot bigger. Now keep in mind guys, I really don't know what the actual boosted board bag has to it. So this could be exactly the same, but I don't know for sure. But this is how they have it set up here, and this is the off-brand bag. So they have literally just a little strap here to put like the tail part of it in. You guys can see that it's just a little tail part, all the same fabric. And then they got one, I'm thinking it's just supposed to go on this guy just to hold it, I think. I could be wrong, but that looks like it's how it's supposed to go. Then it just has a buckle there that you tighten, and a buckle there. And that's it. There's nothing else to it. And then you just gotta zipper it in, which the zippers are just like, okay, cool, that's unnecessary. But for my first overall reaction, I'm actually kind of impressed with it. For it being literally almost $200 less than the actual boosted bag, it's not terribly bad, and it has reflective things on it, so you'll always be safe on the sidewalk so nobody hits you. Alright, well, believe it or not, I just found another thing that I don't like about it. So, in order to, you know, to have it all strapped in is easy, but now to close it and to have a proper hold on it, that way your flap, like your actual backpack part of the pack doesn't fly open, you need to put it down with a really like not so good kind of zippered strap here. And there's 2 loose ends, and that's just the part that I don't like. Okay, I propped you guys up on a pretty good thing. So now, this is the part I don't like, because you want to get quick and easy, you know, closure, right? So, problem with this is that it's not so easy to zipper. At least for me it's not. I might be just really that stupid then. But this guy here, like, there we go. I finally got it. So it wasn't even after the first attempt, and it's not that easy to close as I'm figuring it out right now. Like, it almost feels like an overpacked bag already, and it's definitely not. Yeah, so I don't know how I like it, because it's literally almost as if like you have to, oh my god, how do people actually get this in? That's what I'm wondering. Like, actually though, there we go. that's how it's done. Wow. They could have made that a lot easier, holy crap. Okay, so now that I actually got the zipper all strapped in, I mean, I can show you the back and maybe you guys can see it, but maybe not. Okay, so if you can see it right here, this is kind of like what it looks like when you overpack your suitcase. It's almost as like, it's not easy to zipper it in until you actually force it to close like this. So the entire way up until about here was hard, and then it got super easy. So a rating, to give a pretty good rating on the ability to hold this boosted board, I gave it a 9. But to actually get it locked in, I gave it about a 4. The reason why is because of that freaking zipper. If you want to go somewhere fast, and if you're in a hurry and you need to carry your boosted board on your back, that is literally the like slowest way. I mean, I could get, maybe it's just experience. Maybe it's just like I'm not that good at it yet, but from right now, from personal experience, that is probably like a 4. And I don't even know how long it's gonna hold up. It could last 4 months, could last 2 weeks, who knows? Maybe it depends on how much I use the board. Okay, so now overall getting this on is just like a normal backpack, so it's nowhere near hard unless you really have problems, but it's not hard to put this on. It's just a normal backpack. And actually, to be honest, when you're carrying the boosted board, it feels like it's 25 pounds, but when it's on your back like this, it feels like it's 4. Except it's a little, like, it feels awkward because you have the whole top part, and as soon as you move, it feels like you're gonna just fall in this direction. Maybe it's just the mass inertia and stuff like that. So this is now the speed test of trying to pull it out, okay? So I'm gonna just casually doing this, casually doing that, put it on here because it's just easier. Sometimes I'll just have the ground, okay? Zippered, okay? Bam, bam. All right, that's super simple. Takes 5 seconds, 5-10 seconds, and it's done. So now, putting it away. Alright, well, there you have it. I guess it was just experience more, but the zipper I still give, you know what, just from experience, I think I'm gonna give it a 5 now because it's still something, I'd really rather have it be really strong Velcro, maybe a magnet or something else, because like that zipper is literally the hardest thing to even get out of the entire thing. So now obviously taking it out is going to be a lot easier than putting it back in. For almost $200 less, my overall rating for this thing, I'd say probably about, I'm going to give a 7 or 8. And I know I said a 9 on like the carrying because it's a carrying, so like everything's probably going to be a 9, but to give an overall rating, to give an actual rating, I'd say probably about a 7, especially for the, actually no, I'm gonna give it an 8, and that's for the price, okay? So this thing here is about $80. I'll put the bag actually on the screen. This isn't sponsored at all anyway. This video is not sponsored by any means, but given the quality of this bag and the fact that it holds up to its potential, I mean, I could jump up and down, this thing ain't gonna fall out. I mean, I think it's pretty good. The price fits, I think. I mean, well, I think at least maybe you could put a little bit more design into the bag if it's gonna be $80, but it's not that bad. But then, let's see, taking it out was super simple, so I give that a solid 8 or 9. And then putting it back in, I still give it about a 5, because it's just that zipper is just so stupid. The overall bag, I say probably about an 8. I'm gonna give an actual rating of an 8. I think price fits it, portability is great. The weight on your back feels actually like it's cut in half, so now it feels like it's 10 pounds instead of 20, which I know is still a lot, but at least it's not 20 pounds. So yeah, it's really not that bad. I mean, I don't think so. Okay, now something I did forget to mention, this is by Hubro Designs. You guys can look them up on Amazon. They have this bag in, I think, 2 other colors, I think. Maybe, I could be wrong. Okay, so I did forget to do an outro as well, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you did tune in and if you did watch this video, give it a bit of a like. And if you haven't gone and checked out the newest skit yet, it's called My Strange Addiction Fortnite. Go check it out, it's pretty funny. Thank you. Gonna go ahead and end it off here then. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 250 within 3 days. I don't know if it's gonna happen anymore, but if it does, fantastic.
But my overall year goal is 10K, which is also a push, but I think we can do it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.